Hi, I'm Lizzie Love-Alistair from Going Coastal Blue. Now, what have I been up to since my April 2021 podcast episode, and how has my coaching evolved? Well, my coaching's always evolving. It's a bit like nature. It's continually evolving moment to moment. But when it comes to things like my virtual coaching, I'm doing a lot more phone coaching now than I am screen time coaching. This enables my clients to get out and about, and it also enables me to have a walk whilst I'm coaching. There are, of course, different health and safety considerations to take into account with this, but this is working really well. I've also trained 50 Blue Health coaches now, so we're a growing community across the globe. I'm developing a mobile phone application looking into Blue Health. Now, this evolved from some projects working with organisations in the blue economy who were seeking to understand the impact of blue space on their clients and customers, and they wanted to quantify this as part of their B Corp applications. And that's launching really soon, so I'm very excited about that. And when it comes to working with individuals and groups, we're out on the coast lots and lots, gaining all those really important insights from nature. So what am I looking forward to most about attending the Outdoor Coaching live event at Henley? Oh, there are so many things that I'm looking forward to. One is spending time with like-minded people. Something fantastic happens when you spend time in the presence of individuals who really, really connect with nature. Whether that's facilitators or attendees, I think there's opportunity for us all to learn lots and lots from each other and to creatively brainstorm new ideas for connecting with nature in different ways. I'm also really looking forward to running my workshop on Blue Health and bringing Blue Health science, philosophy, and importantly, the applications of this in coaching to the Henley community.
So since our episode of the Coaching Outdoors podcast, we've been pretty busy here at Mine Over Mountains. We've just hosted our second Nature Mind conference in partnership with the University of Central Lancashire, bringing together policymakers, social prescribers and practitioners in the outdoor wellbeing space, so we can share ideas and break down barriers to help the people who need it most. We've just launched Project 500, which is our biggest ever campaign to raise £500,000 by June next year, so we can grow our charity on a national basis to help thousands more people through the power of coaching in the outdoors. As part of that, we're going to be encouraging our community to get outside, to challenge themselves, to raise some money in the process. Personally, I'm also going to be speaking at the EMCC Global Conference in Eindhoven at the end of June. Very excited to be attending the very first Coaching Outdoors live at Henley with my colleague Di, our senior wellbeing lead here at Mine Over Mountains, because we've seen firsthand just how powerful the outdoors can be from a coaching perspective, where nature becomes another partner in that conversation. And we have so much more we need to do and learn. So it's going to be fantastic to share ideas with experts in the field, to learn how each other are using it, so that together we can make a bigger difference. The lineup looks fantastic, and it's going to be an inspiring day.
Gosh, so what have I been up to since I did the podcast 2 years ago? Well, more of the same in some ways, in that my passion is to grow plants, we're in my garden, and grow people. So I've been working, as I have before, with coaches and with leaders in my practice outside in nature. It's been really important to me actually to really sort of connect with others as well. So created a monthly walk for coaches and people that work in leadership development. I've also set up a book group, mainly because I was struggling with getting through all the pile of books I have on my desk. So working with others with that has been wonderful. And really enjoyed as well setting up the Climate Coaching Alliance Coaching in and with Nature pod. So there's lots of different things that bring me pleasure. Gosh, I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody at Henley. And you know, who doesn't love being by a river in that absolutely beautiful setting? But to do that while meeting people that, you know, I've met perhaps online, I'm connected to on LinkedIn, I might have had a conversation with them. There might be people I know really well, but, you know, to get all those different people together who share this passion and interest in nature, wherever they are on their journey, is just such a privilege. So I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody, to putting faces to names, to meeting in person and in nature, and also to share a little bit about what I'm doing in my practice, bringing nature into my supervision work. And gosh, I just so look forward to learning for everyone as well in terms of how they bring nature in. I think that's the beauty of this work, is we all show up in different ways and bring nature in different ways, and actually exploring how we do it, why it works for us, why a different approach actually might stretch us beyond that, is something that I'm very much looking forward to tapping into. So see you there.
Hi, this is Gary Pratt. I'm really looking forward to the Coaching Outdoors live event and meeting all of you. The main reason I'm looking forward to it is just because so much of my work is about collaboration, and a lot of that is with coaches. I'm not a coach, but I love working with coaches. So hopefully I'll meet a lot of you and discuss potential collaborations, or just about how you use the outdoors. I'm always excited to learn people's practice, but also their experience. A lot of my work since I was on the podcast has been threefold in a way. One's been about really trying to explore some of the remoter areas of Europe, places that are easy to get to but few people go. That's been in northern Greece and some remote parts of Croatia, which has been fantastic to really get off grid and away from the distractions of technology and work. The other bit's been really around leading quite a few trips with groups of men, older men, probably because I'm one. Maybe that's a draw. But I think the going on trips, walking outside for everyone is fantastic, and that's what I talk about in my book. But for a group of older men, I think it allows them to be vulnerable and talk more and connect in a different way, and that's been a privilege to sort of experience. On a more direct work basis, I've really enjoyed running retreats as opposed to walks, although I always try to convince people to go on mountainous walks or multi-day trips to exciting places abroad. Going to places like Campwell Farm, which is near where I live in Bath, has been fantastic. What a great sort of environments to take groups or teams from companies to just totally decelerate in nature, communicate, and enjoy the fruits of great sort of glamping, I guess. But that environment's been really good, and I've changed my practice a bit to reflect that we're not on the move all the time. So again, I'm really looking forward to meeting you, and I hope to just learn some new stuff, meet some new people.
Hi, I'm Diana Tedoldi, I'm Italian, and I'll be leading 2 different workshops at Henley Business School's Coachingoutdoors Festival on July 12th in the UK. Since my podcast interview with Anna-Marie Watson, I have graduated approximately 50 more coaches at the Nature Coaching Academy, and we have co-created a unique approach to working in synergy with nature during a session. We call it ecosomatic coaching because it integrates body and earth, somatic awareness and ecosystemic intelligence. And so I can't wait to share with you some practices for shifting our space of conversation, our state of awareness, and really open up to this wider being, which is the planet, who is always willing to contribute in many innovative and creative ways to our coaching conversations. As the Coaching Outdoors Festival gets closer, I really look forward to connecting with like-minded coaches and professionals and sharing our stories, experiences, practices, insights, so that we can collectively co-create a whole new niche within the wider coaching realm. It feels like being like pioneers. There is a sense of adventure and the awareness that this deeper sensibility that we are enabling during a coaching conversation by working in synergy with nature can be beneficial not only for us as coaches, not only for our clients, but also for the wider natural environment we belong to and to the other natural living beings that share with us our planet. So I really look forward to sharing all this with all the participants and with you.
So I'm at the first factory ever built in the world, and that's really important if you think about it for us as nature coaches. Why is it important? Because the Industrial Revolution has given us enormous growth and prosperity. It was about human potential in very many ways, and that's what coaching is. Coaching is about human potential. But it's also taken us further and further away from the nature that sites like this actually depended on. Nature that we need to thrive, to be good citizens, to be satisfied with our lives, to have self-esteem and confidence, and go about our lives in the best way possible. So what have I been doing since we last spoke? I've been connecting with nature myself. I've been working with clients. I've been consulting as well with organisations like the NHS, helping them become more nature connected. And what am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to meeting more coaches who are interested in building nature into their work and working with nature, so that not only can people become more nature connected, but as a result give back to the natural world that they belong to. The next 2 days I'm going to be here at a conference with the University of Derby, which is leading the world thinking about the psychology and the science of nature connection, and I hope to bring some of that to Henley in July. See you there.
Hello, my name is Karen. I've been coaching clients outdoors in London's green spaces since 2010, and this comes from my own experience of spending time in nature from an early age. When I'm outside, I feel different, grounded, alive, clear in my mind and open-hearted. What's been really positive since I spoke on the Coaching Outdoors podcast in early 2021 is that more people in leadership positions want to be coached outdoors. Leaders have discovered that open green space offers them a much needed break from their usual home and office environment. That in nature it's easier to slow down, to feel more spacious, to have new ideas and to take a fresh perspective on things. Since then, I've also further developed my full coaching days in nature. These are immersive coaching days outside London, in beautiful woodland or by the sea. I'm very much looking forward to be offering a workshop at the Coaching Outdoors Live Festival at Henley Business School on the 12th of July. In this workshop, we will be discovering practical tools on how to open up the coaching space in nature to allow our clients to feel part of something bigger than themselves, giving them a renewed sense of belonging, a sense of place in the world, of feeling confident about themselves and their life. I'm also very happy to be leading a morning walk on the grounds of Henley Business School, giving us a fresh start to the festival day. And I'm excited to participate in some of the workshops myself, to learn from my colleagues. See you there.
So what have I been doing since the coaching podcast? Well, unfortunately, not long after that podcast, I picked up a really bad back injury and ended up having 3 spinal surgeries in 6 weeks, all of them emergency surgeries, which absolutely took me out of commission for pretty much the entirety of 2023 in terms of recovery. What that gave me was an incredible insight into the absence of nature in your life, because the first 4 months I was pretty much bedridden, and in 2 months after that I was on crutches. That was 6 months gone, and beyond that I was very, very limited in mobility until really the start of 2024. And so all of the good nature engagement habits I had were taken away, and that was really, really insightful, and I learned a lot in the process, and I'm still learning. And that ties into what am I looking forward to the most at the event at Henley, is really getting an understanding of the emerging trends in the outdoor coaching space. It's obviously an explosively developmental area. I've got my insights into it and my thoughts and my opinions and my views, and I'm just really looking forward to meeting a bunch of other people to sit down and discuss and share an understanding of where everything's moving, what direction and how's it going, and most importantly how we can help, because people need nature in their lives, and I always knew that, but I appreciate it now even more, having had that absence of nature for so long. So super excited for the event, can't wait to see you all there, and looking forward to it.
Hello, I'm Leslie Roberts of Coaching Outdoors, and I first met Anna-Marie and Alex in September 2021 when I was a guest on one of their podcasts as part of the Coaching Outdoors podcast series. Since then, I have had the privilege of running Coaching Outdoors programs, which are designed to support coaches developing their outdoor coaching practice. And as part of that journey, I learn every time I run a program, and I learn from all of the wonderful coaches that attend. Not only do those programs develop their practice, but they develop my own also. And each time I am with clients, they develop my practice too. And every time I am outdoors in nature, my practice evolves as I become closer to the natural world and understand even more what the natural world can bring to me in my personal development, but also what it can offer as a coach for the clients that I work with. I've also written a book since September 21, the Coaching Outdoors by Leslie Roberts, and I have enjoyed that journey too. That was a real depth of learning for me in terms of how to bring the natural world to as many coaches and line managers as possible through the journey of writing that book. And I know that many of you have found it a really useful handbook in terms of giving you tools, tips and techniques to work with clients, and the research around collaborating with nature and how it can benefit everybody who is involved in that relationship. I'm really looking forward to meeting as many of you as possible on the 12th of July when we are together in Henley, and I have a massive thank you to Anna-Marie, Alex and to Jonathan Passmore and the team at Henley for bringing this to us. One of the highlights for me will be meeting the other experts in the field and learning from them on the day.
Hi everyone, it's great to see you. What have I been doing since my episode at Coaching Outdoor podcast? Well, probably the best thing is I was invited to help Anna-Marie and Alex out on Coaching Outdoor podcast. It's just been such a privilege and a joy, and has offered me so much learning, and it's just been fantastic. My coaching practice has really developed with team coaching. It's just been fantastic, really busy, and I'm just getting to work with some amazing organisations. And I really can't wait to see you all at Coaching Outdoor Live, continuing to build the community, share, network, and just keep the movement going, and seeing you all in person. See you there. Bye.